Yo, what is up, YouTube? I hope you guys are doing swell. Today I'm bringing you guys another video, and it's gonna be my predictions for season 8 Smite. Obviously no games have been played. We've had very few PTS games, but I've got a list of things that I think, as long as nothing gets changed too drastically, will be really popular. Really, you'll see a lot of play in season 8. So yeah, so number one, we're gonna start with Conduit's Gem, and I think it's really not close for mages. I think a lot of the other ones are more balanced, but mages, Vamp Shroud just gives you no MP5, so it's gonna be very, very hard for you to build it. Even though these are strong, this is so limited by the MP5 that it's gonna be hard to build. Probably seen as a more solo lane item. Maybe it's see solo lane play, but for mid lane mages, Conduit Gem should see the most play. I think Sans is good. I think Pendulum of Ages is a little underwhelming, and I think Alternate Timeline is too weak at 10 minutes. You'll get this once a game. Once a game, you'll get this. Yes, maybe it'll turn a fight. And I think this one is sick. Probably one of the sickest items Smite is adding. I just think it is too underwhelming to be bought. The early game of Conduit Gem is so strong. You never have mana problems. You clear very easily. It's cheap. And then it builds into two great items. I think this one's a little bit better. That burst damage you get from Archmage's gems, really strong. But this is not too bad either. It's maybe if you're getting Doval out, this 2% is a little relevant. Stacks 3 times the movement speed, the damage increase. Maybe it sees a little bit of build on the Gem of Focus, but I think Archmages and specifically Conduit Gem are going to rule mid for starter items. And number 2 is on the Death Toll tree, and I see this tree as just too much right now. With anti-heal getting nerfed even more, and healing overall got nerfed, lifesteal is just gonna be very, very hard to deal with. Laning phase lifesteal is especially hard. It's why Death Toll has been so hard to balance and so strong for these past few years, is just because you can't stop their healing. If they're able to get under the minions, they're just gonna heal a ton. I think Death Toll's a bit too strong, but Death's Embrace is way too strong. Way too strong. You're getting 80 physical power or 140 magical power. You're also getting health, and you're getting percent heal. And the mana is also pretty nice, because a lot of hunters used to have mana problems late game, and this just makes it you never have mana problems. I just think Death's Embrace is way too strong. And even beyond that, I think Death's Temper is also a very strong item, but the problem is these two items are just so good. On a hunter, I could 100% see this item being built. 3.5% increased basic attack power for 10 seconds and stacks 10 times. That's 35% increased basic attack power. You build like a Dev's Gloves, some crit, a little bit of pen, and then you slap on like a Death's Temper, and you're gonna be swinging. And I don't know exactly if that build is gonna be great. I don't know if Death's Temper is gonna be great, because of its passive is just you have to wait for minions to be dying or God dying. So maybe Death's Temper isn't bought, but I think these two items are too strong, and they're gonna see a lot of nerfs through this season. Maybe hard nerfs that shake them out of meta completely, but I think Death Toll is a little too strong right now, and I think it's going to be nerfed a bit. My next one is, if you saw my other video, I complained about it a little bit, but I think Rada Tahuti is going to be every single mage and maybe even some guardians is going to be building this item. It's way too strong. MP5 power, increased power, percent power when they're low, and then 10% pen. I think this item is just way too broken right now, and I can easily see it built, maybe even rushed every single game. Yeah, that I talked about it on the other one, but I think Rod is just in a too strong of a spot right now. The next one is another item nerf, but it's the opposite way. It's Atalanta's. I think Atalanta's is dead from this nerf. You liked Atalanta's so much because it give you that 20% pen, but now that dominance is becoming an item, you're not going to be looking for Atalanta's as much. Also, Exi gets buffed. Exi's almost back to the spot it was last year, or 3-4 years ago, whenever Exi was actually a good item. I don't remember when Exi was good, where it was bailed every game. It's almost back to that spot. The only thing is it's a little bit less pen, and it takes 1 extra stack, but 30% pen is insane. So I see Exi maybe coming back, and then I think dominance is just in a really good spot right now too. All that combines probably means Atalanta's is dead. These are the same price, just so you guys know. 2200, this one's 2200. But yeah, I think that just pushes Atalanta's a little bit out of meta. And the last one is, with all these crit buffs, my prediction is crit is going to return, and it's going to make a flying return. It's probably going to be the meta build, in my opinion. Maybe it doesn't, but I think with all these buffs, I could easily see crit becoming the build. It also was the build towards the end of last year a little bit. Crit is just in such a good spot, and unless, I don't know, I can't think of exactly why you wouldn't want to build crit. Maybe just you need extra chins. Health is built a lot more on tanks because protections suck. Maybe that's why, but I think crit is just too strong right now. Buff to rage, this is a buff. Getting 10 power for 100 gold, 100% a buff. This one, extra power. Shadow Steel, extra power and increased lifesteal. Wind Demon, extra crit. This is the only one that got a nerf, and it was a pretty small nerf. Actually, I'd say it goes about even. The slow drops 5%, and then it gets cheaper. Maybe that's actually a slight buff because this makes this item stupid cheap to buy, and the slow dropping by 5% isn't a ton. But yeah, so I think crit is also going to turn, and yeah. So those are my 5 predictions. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. Maybe I get all 5 of them wrong and I'm an idiot. We'll see. But thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying this little off season before season 8. I hope you're getting hyped for season 8. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching the video. If you guys liked it, leave a like. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Plan on making more YouTube videos for the off season and into season 8. And then comment if you see anything. If you disagree with something or if your prediction is completely off, you got another prediction, let me know. I'd love to read the comments. All right, that's all. You guys have a wonderful night. Peace.